All right, boys, I've been cooking. I got y'all on this one, but you're gonna have to trust me. I don't have just another 10-word little dookie outreach script for you. I have a whole system built specifically for copywriters in 2025. And you're gonna crush with this if you use it, bro. But you're probably wondering, KJ, why are you gonna give us a full system? What's the evil intention behind this? And to be honest with you, I could have sold this in my high ticket program, but I'm not. I'm gonna give it to you straight up just as a gift for 2025. And the reason is, it wasn't long ago that I was in your shoes. I was watching these videos, these outreach masterclasses, and I was using all these scripts they were giving me, and nothing was working. And I don't blame those gurus, by the way. Those things might have worked in the past. But the truth is, environments change, markets change. And if you want to land a whale client, you're gonna have to have the realization that I had, which was like, no one's gonna respond to a needy, unconvincing DM except for nightmare clients. A whale client making a lot of money is not gonna see your random DM and be like, oh yeah, let me go hit this guy up. It's just not gonna happen. And I learned that the hard way because I was so broke and I wanted to make money with this skill so bad and nothing was working. I was trying every YouTube outreach masterclass I could find, wasn't happening. Luckily, God sent me a mad scientist through the YouTube algorithm named Charlie Morgan. I started watching Charlie's old videos. He taught something very interesting that resonated with me so hard. And he said, it's not about the script. You need an outreach system. You need a repeatable, proven, consistent way to bring clients from strangers into clients. And so I started thinking, how do I create my own system to get my own copywriting clients? I tried a couple variations. I finally had what I thought was a good system, started running it, and I landed a dream client. And then I landed 3 more dream clients, and then I hit 10K a month. So the power of a system will change your life forever, just like it did mine. In this video, I'm not gonna teach you all the theory behind systems and all this. Instead, I'm just gonna literally hand you a system that I just built for you this year. Never been told to anyone. It's not even my paid program. I'm not selling this. It's just to give to you. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope this system will change your life just like my OG systems changed mine. If you guys wanna know my credibility, I've built multiple systems specifically for copywriters, 1 for myself, 2 in my high ticket program that are even better. And you don't have to buy that, by the way, but you can check out the proof in the sales page, top link in the description. Go see all the wins from the systems I've created for copywriters. This one is just as good. So I hope you enjoy. And what we're gonna go over here, like I said, it's not a 10-word dookie script. This thing is a machine designed to give you one thing: good clients. We're gonna go over the system overview. We're gonna go over lead harvesting, how to harvest unlimited leads. We're gonna go over the outreach stimuli you need to present to these leads in order. We're gonna go over the value overdose section, also getting money in. How do you actually do that, right? And then chapter 6, exponential iteration to really take this thing to the moon. And I wanna be honest, this is a tactic heavy video. I'm giving you guys literal just tactics, pieces you can implement right now. So the first ones to run this system are going to benefit the most because tactics will entropy over time. If everyone sends the same outreach message, it will no longer work. And so those of you who are seeing this early, please, I don't care about the $20 that I'll make from you watching this full video if everybody watches it, okay? The AdSense isn't that much. I'm saying this for your own good. Watch the full video and please take action. I'm giving you a system that I could have charged money for just because I want to help you, okay? I don't want you guys to love me or anything. I just want to help you. And so like I said, watch the whole video, take extreme action, and I promise you will get an insane ROI on your attention for this video. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dive straight in. Starting with chapter 1, system overview. In this quick module, we're going to go over the entire outreach system from a bird's eye view. So you'll know exactly how all this works, why it's the best method for this year alone, and how you can use it to sign your first clients freaking quick, like Lightning McQueen, baby. Let's do it. It's imperative though that you do not skip modules. You're gonna get ransacked by people who can focus better than you if you don't learn how to focus. If you need to, set this video on 1.5x if it's gonna keep your brain rot happy, but focus, watch this whole video, because if you save this for later, people are gonna run this and get more results than you are. So let's do it. Starting with money physics. You're watching this video for one reason. You wanna make money. That's the reason you're watching this. You might like me a little bit, but ultimately you want to make some money. And that's what I'm gonna help you do. And I'm gonna show you how to do it without getting lucky. Because right now, you know what you're doing isn't working. You know deep down that a 10-word DM script is not gonna make you a millionaire. You know it in your soul. You wanna believe that it will, but ultimately you know that's not gonna save you. But you see teenagers making millionaires like every week on YouTube. You see a brand new millionaire, brand new 14-year-old, 16-year-old who's making tons of money. So how? How are they doing it easily while you're sitting here clientless? And to be honest, it's not because of your outreach script. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to give you an outreach script for free in this video. Don't worry, and it's going to crush. But that's not the reason. It's because you don't understand the physics of money. You don't understand how money flows and how to get it to flow into your bank account. So let me enlighten you. Let me give you a quick breakdown. Money is a store of value. You might not know what value is, but I'm explaining it here in a second. If you create value in the market will pay you money in return. Think about your favorite brands and products, right? Tesla, Apple, Nike, Netflix. These companies are worth billions, some of them trillions now, because of how much value they provide to the world. So over time, you can lie to customers, you can get some money in here and there, but over the course of years, the market rewards the people who add value to it. That is how it works. That is laws of making money. So how do you create value? Well, you do that by solving problems. Tesla is solving the problem of the archaic automotive industry. Apple, think about the iPhone. Think about how many problems are solved by that one piece of technology, or this Mac I'm recording on. Think of all the problems that Mac solves, literally billions of problems. Nike increases your status. Netflix solves the problem of boredom, etc., etc. Whatever creates value is from solving problems. That's the big secret. But chances are, like, you've probably heard this a ton of times. I've said it on this channel a bunch. You've probably seen it from Dan Coe, other people teaching the truth, right? How do you do it? Why can't you provide value yet? Here's why. It's 3 reasons. 1, you don't know how to actually solve problems. Or 2, you don't know how to persuade someone to let you solve their problem. I don't know why there's balloons, bro. This program, man. Or 3 is both. Most of y'all probably have 3, meaning you don't know how to actually solve someone's problem and you don't know how to persuade someone to let you solve their problem. Some of you are here, or actually number 2. So you can solve problems for people, but you don't know how to get someone to give you their money to let you solve their problem. The good news is I'm going to show you exactly how to do both tactically, practically using this system. So using the skill of copywriting, which is what we focus on, because I believe it is the number 1 skill you could possibly learn as a beginner, we're going to learn how to solve painful problems for a specific niche, and you'll learn how to persuade them to give you their money so you can solve said problems. I hope you're pumped. Let's do it. So let's go over the system. Let's take a look at a simple diagram to explain the system we'll be building to create value in the market. So what we're doing is we're taking people with a problem. Remember, we create money, we create value by solving problems for people. We have to persuade them to let us do it, and then we have to actually do it. 2 different things. So here's how the system works. We have someone with a problem. We must get them interested in what we do. Then we must get them to pay. Then we must get them happy. So if we acquire somebody, then we convert them to a paying customer, and then we deliver them value, guess what happens? They come out this other side with no problem, and we get to keep their money. When you run a real business that solves people's problems and adds value, everyone wins. A lot of online courses are pretty rough, kind of shady. Hopefully that changes. I want everybody to be creating amazing courses. That's my goal of the market. But right now, you've probably bought some courses that did not solve your problem. They took your money, but they left you out to dry. That's not what I want you guys building. I want you guys to take people's money and give them 10 times the value. That's what I try to do with my course and my business. Is like, I charge people a lot of money, and then guess what? They make a lot of money. So it's worth it. Some people have made multiples and multiples of their investment in my program. That's how a good business, a good offer should work. And so our goal is to take these people with problems, solve their problem with them, with copywriting. We keep their money, they're happy. So how do we do that? I'm going to teach you every step. So first is system overview, right? You are here right now. You're looking at this system. Next, how do we build the acquisition side? We're going to go over lead harvesting. You'll learn exactly who we target with this system, meaning the best niche for this year that I truly think is the best niche. Then you'll learn how to find thousands of dream clients using a brain dead easy method. It's not just copy. I really mean it. It's freaking easy. And then you'll also get a free lead tracker that we've created for you just for this system. Then we'll go over outreach stimuli. You'll learn how to pull the right psychological levers to guarantee paying clients over time. I'll also share with you a few ninja tactics that we use from Copy Elite to have clients begging to work with you. Then you'll also be given some simple outreach scripts designed specifically for this system. Man, I hope you guys are excited. Like, this took me so long to put together, and I'm just gonna give it to you. So I'm praying that this helps you, like literally praying that some people's lives are changed by this. That would mean the world to me. You don't have to tell me either. Just use this to change your life and have a better life. That's all I want. Next is value overdose. You'll then learn how to get leads addicted to your copy to make signing them easily, right? This is that conversion. We got to get them to pay. How do you do that? We'll tell you the exact type of copy that this niche is begging for in 2025. You'll also be given templates to make writing the copy crazy simple. Next is cash collection. You'll learn how to actually turn interest from leads into money in your pocket. You'll learn exactly what to offer people from this niche, what to charge for it. We'll give you a simple sales script to land clients. And then exponential iterations, we'll learn how to sharpen your copy skills to leave your clients extremely happy. If you guys get clients and you don't know how to write copy, you're not going to make it very far because you're not actually solving a problem. We'll teach you how to do that. Don't worry. You'll learn exactly how to improve this entire system to guarantee you make money this year. Full money back on this video. Because this video is free, I'm guaranteeing your money back. I'm guaranteeing you $0 back if it doesn't work. But I know it will because it's worked tons and tons of times again, and it's going to change your life if you take action. So let us rock and roll, starting with Chapter 2, Lead Harvesting. All right, Chapter 2, let's learn how to harvest some leads. We're going to talk about exactly who to target with this outreach system, how to find thousands of leads easily. You also receive a free lead tracker designed for this system. And once again, don't skip modules or you are a goober and people are going to beat you in this game. Yeah, let's get into it. Lead harvesting. So we went over the system overview. Make sure you watch that. If you skipped it earlier, go watch it or else you're going to be clueless. We want to take someone with a problem and solve it for them and take their money. Everyone wins in that scenario. The first step is finding the people with the problem. You see, most people fail at outreach because they never develop a consistent method for targeting a specific group of people they can help. This is what everyone refers to as a niche. It's not complicated. It's just, who are you targeting? You can't target everyone. If you try to serve everyone, you end up serving no one. You want to start small, especially if you guys are just starting. The more specific you go, honestly, the better. The easier it is to acquire a client because you feel like you're speaking directly to them. So we can develop a method for finding these leads by answering 3 questions. First, what is a word, a concept, or identifier that the people you help identify as? So I'm a YouTuber. I'm an offer owner. I'm a coach / consultant. Think about what you are. Do you work out? Are you a runner? What are all the things that you associate yourself with in your head? Because what we have to do is we have to find a word that if we say, the people that we're targeting know we're talking to them. That's what we're doing here. All a niche is a concept. You're a part of a million different niches. Right now you're in the copywriting niche, or else you wouldn't be watching this video. So what do they identify as? Next, where are they hanging out online or in real life? And 3, how do you reliably contact them? And what is every method you can think of? Now, in this system, I'm going to give you this because you guys are going to overthink it unless I do. So in this system, we're going to target school owners. That is our niche, school owners. And here's why. Number 1, it is a massive niche that is growing larger by the day. It's also inside of a massive market, which is only going to get bigger. This will become probably one of the biggest markets ever, online education. This new wave of decentralized education is going to be just crazy. That's why I'm in it. That's why I'm leveraged to the max in this market, because it's just going to go crazy. Next is they desperately need your skill. They need all kinds of copy. Some of them know it, some of them don't, but they need it. You can solve their problems. And next, it's easily identifiable and people in the niche love it. Everyone who's a part of school, they feel like they're part of like a cult. Like, oh, I'm a school owner. I got the school hat. Hormozy, Sam Ovens. It's a good niche. Now, let's answer questions 2 and 3, right? So this is question 1, which is what do they identify as? Number 2 is, where are they hanging out? Well, obviously, on school. Duh. Sometimes it's the simplest answer. How do I contact them? You can contact them on school or on social media or on email. So let's go over, how do we find these people? You guys want to know this. How do we find them? Well, the first thing you can do is you can sign up to a 2-week trial of school. So I'll pull mine up right here, and we will go to the school games. And if you look on the school games, this 2-week trial will get you inside of the school games if you create a school. If not, you can just pay $97, which will make you a lot more money. So if you have it, just do it. And it's very simple. We want to go to members, and you can literally scroll through 16,000 people who own schools immediately. And if you really care enough, you want to go crazy, you can target people who have different emojis beside their names. So they have different like stuff on them, 30-day streak, whatever. It's that simple. So that's that simple. So that's number one. Go to school games, go click on members, search for quality people who have a paid school. So go through the members list, look for people who have a paying school. And then you can do the same thing for free schools. So there are schools people have made for school owners to help them grow their schools, right? So the world is a pyramid scheme. If you haven't figured that out yet, you will. So target those schools. There's one called School Masterclass, I think, by the Sam Pearson. I don't know how to say it. Sorry if I pronounce that wrong. But all you do is you go to their members list, right? Let's go to this guy, Justin Phillips here. As we can see, he has 2 free communities. But if you click through these guys, you'll see one that they have paid. Some people have paid communities. So what you do is you find those people, and on the right-hand side, they'll have their, you can either chat with them here on school, or they'll have their Instagram, they'll have their email, they'll have something, or you can search up their name on Instagram and find them that way. So let's go ahead and see if we can find someone who has that stuff here. As you can see, look down here. This guy has an about page. He's got Instagram, he's got X, and he has a YouTube. So this guy, you can hit him up, right? If he owned a paid school. It's that simple. It's that simple. So add them to your lead list. Let me show you guys this lead list we made for you, which we'll show you how to get at the end of this video, how to get this and a bunch of other bonuses. Here's the school system. Very simple. CRM. All you do is put the date in where you source the lead, put their name in, link their Instagram, link their school link, or if you have an email here, just put their email address, put the price of their school. We'll tell you what to do with the free value later. And the day you send your outreach, you just put the date in. So today would be like 1/13, whatever. Whenever you send your follow-up, which we'll talk about in a second, you just click that. Status delivered or seen or responded. That's it. That's all you want to do. And when somebody books a call or they tell you not to respond, you just Control-Shift-X and do the whole thing out. You can even mark it red to know that you never follow up again. And that is it. This is the template. Guys, it's that simple. I know I'm moving fast, but honestly, you guys are smart. You figured it out yourself, and you'll be good to go. That's it. So go through. Literally, bro, you can find 16,000 leads immediately. I don't know if it doesn't get any easier. If you can't do this, you probably should get a job. I don't mean that out of like harshness. I mean that out of love. Like, not everybody's supposed to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody's supposed to. And so if you're not, that's fine. No one is better than anyone else on this earth, right? Jesus died for all of our sins. All of us are broken. It's fine if you're not an entrepreneur. But don't waste your time trying to be something that you aren't. And if you can't just do this, I'm telling you, it's not a good sign. You should probably get a job, and that's fine. Level up in your spot. Anyways, enough of my rant. That is lead harvesting. Super simple, bro. You should be able to crush with this. Moving on to chapter 3. All right, chapter 3, outreach stimuli. It's time to get down and dirty, bro. Let's get it. In this module, we're going to go over how to pull psychological levers in your leads' brains to get you to pay you money. We're also going to go over a few ninja tactics from Copy Elite, which I'm just going to give to you guys today, and also some simple outreach scripts designed directly for this system. Once again, don't skip modules or you are a goober and you're going to probably lose. Being honest. Let's get right into it. Outreach stimuli. Now, we found people with a problem. Now, how do we get them interested? How do we get their attention and get them to show some interest in what we do? So if you failed to acquire clients in the past, it's probably because you don't have a great understanding of how the human mind works. If you understood the human minds of your leads, guess what? You would tell them what they wanted to hear to get them on the call. You would close them and you'd be making money. So if you're not making money with the skill, then you don't understand the human mind enough. And we discussed this in depth in the Copywriting 101 Masterclass video. You can see the thumbnail here. Go watch it if you want. It's in my playlist too in the pinned comment. We went in detail showing you guys how to understand a little bit of the human mind. I couldn't go into full detail, of course. It's for my courses and stuff, but like I gave you guys as much as I could in a short free video. So check that out. But what we went over is this is how you acquire a client. This is how you get action. This is what you're doing with copy. You have a human, you have a stimuli, and you have action. So when you present a human with something, being the stimulus, they either take an action or they don't. And so if you want to create an action, example, someone booking a call with you or them giving you money, you must first understand the human mind so you can create the right stimulus which will give you the right action. I know it sounds a little bit detailed, but go watch this video. It'll explain it in depth, I promise. But let's keep moving because I did a whole video on that. Here's an example. Here's a subject line that worked really well for my niche. Wow, period. It's simple. It's clear. It's super easy to read. It's fast. It creates this emotion. It creates curiosity versus this. KJ, comma, you need to read this email now. This makes me not want to read this. This is a bad stimulus. Versus wow. Wow is not needy. It makes me want to check it out. This subject line had like a 70% click-through rate for me. Insane. Let's look at another example when applied to YouTube thumbnails. Look at this. I'm trying to target copywriters. This was me understanding your guys' mind pretty dang good. Got 42,000 views. Versus this one, not so much. Why? The stimuli is off. It's not a great stimuli. 21 days, writing emoji, money, first copywriting client, no experience. This is a much better stimulus. So you guys, copywriters, the better I could understand your mind, the better I can make the right stimulus, the more action gets taken. It's literally just how it works. It's not magic. It's not luck. Titles and thumbnails are not luck. Copy is not luck. It's understanding who you're talking to, crafting what you say to get the action you want. So for any outreach system, you must have an effective stimuli chain built specifically for who you're trying to influence. Now, the good news is I've done this for you in this system. In this video, I go ahead and apologize. I'm not really teaching you guys how to fish. I'm just giving you fish in this video because honestly, this is what you guys want and I want to give you guys some quick wins. So I've done everything for you, literally. So let's look at the chain that we're going through. So first, you have a lead. We just learned how to source this in the last module. We have the lead. Now, you're going to send them the initial cold DM. And what they're going to do is they're going to check out your account or they're going to ignore you. Then you'll send them one follow-up. Then you'll send them a juicy free value and they will book on a call. So if all of this stimuli is dialed and it's perfect for who you're reaching out to, you will book calls. I'm not just saying that, it is literally science. So let's go over how to create each stimulus that we need. So number one, creating an effective initial cold DM. I always want to give you guys principles. Even when I give you guys tactics, I'm still going to give you principles. When you're doing a cold DM, it needs to be super non-needy. It needs to be beneficial for them. It needs to be specific to them. It needs to have reciprocity and it needs to be personal. It needs to feel like a friend. Here's an example. Wrote this for you since I saw you had a school. Non-needy, beneficial, specific. Boom. Link to a Google Doc. Here we want to target their belief to make them feel at ease of it being a link. It's just a VSL and slides. I did it for practice, but maybe it can increase your conversion rates a bit. Thumbs up. If you just take this message and run with it, you're going to fail over time. Why? Because every single person, scroll down and look at how many views this video has. All those people are using the same message in like a week from now. So it's not going to work. You got to use this and change it. Anything I give to you is going to fail because you're not paying anything. It's a free video. I can't give it to everyone. It's just not going to work. But here's a very good example that you can model to create something similar. Next, also this crushes, by the way. Obviously, we don't have the exact same system. I have a better system in my program, but it's very similar to this. And the guys are crushing. Literally their first day sending outreach, they're getting responses and offers for them to do stuff. And it's just sick, bro. They're getting clients. This stuff works. Just because you didn't pay for it doesn't mean it doesn't work. I'm trying to help you guys, but you guys need to do it. Number two, creating an effective follow-up. So we just created the cold DM. Now let's go for the follow-up. Principles, non-needy and personal. Don't be weird. Also, very, very important. If you're not paying attention, listen right now or else you're going to get your Instagram account freaked up. Only send one follow-up unless they respond to you. If it's a cold outreach, they've never responded to you, do not spam them. You're going to lose your account. You have been warned. Example of this. You get a chance to check that out. What'd you think? Terrible or nah? You guys are going to have to get creative with these messages. If you just copy these, you're going to fail. But if you get creative, you're going to learn, you're going to make some money. Next is optimizing your account setup. The goal of your IG account is simple. So many people mess this up, but it's so simple. First, prove that you're a real human. Also, show them you're not a weirdo. Don't be weird. And give some credibility and confidence that they want to work with you. And then if you want to, funnel it back to your calendar. Give them some sales assets or something. So here's an example of Coach Ben from Copy Elite. Super old student. Now he's crushing it with cold email master. I show you guys my, if you want to see mine, like check out my Instagram, link in my description and stuff. But look at this, Christ follower entrepreneur, praise God, founder of his company, free content, cold email, just a link to his YouTube. Do you see how if you receive a message from this guy, what are you thinking? He's not needy. There's not some like crazy massive content posts everywhere. There's not like just weird messaging and emojis everywhere. Like, just don't be weird, guys. Just be a normal human being. People want to work with humans, not weird AI weirdos. And you can post some wins here. If you have any proof possible, most of you guys probably won't, but if you do, post it here on your story. People are going to watch that. That's going to increase the conversion of this like crazy. Like crazy. So what you got to understand here is none of these stimuli work in solo. It's always a mass mob. Think. What is someone going to do whenever you send them a message? What would you do if you receive a cold DM? What's the first thing you're doing? You're going to their account. Why? Because you don't want to get scammed by some weird person. You don't want to work with a weirdo. Sometimes it's that simple. You guys are missing the point. No one wants to work with a goofy goober. So fix your Instagram account. Don't make it look weird. Just be a normal human. Then here's where things get crazy. We have to create some effective free value, my special sauce. And the entire next chapter will cover this in depth. So let's get right into it. All right, chapter 4, value overdose. This is where you guys get your minds blown and make some money. So let's get into it. We're gonna go over how to get leads addicted to your copy to make signing the clients easy. You're gonna make acquisition the easiest part. We're gonna go over the exact types of copy that this niche is begging for. And we'll even give you some templates to make writing this copy crazy simple. Once again, do not skip modules. You're going to get ransacked by people who aren't. Put this on if you have brain rot, put this on 1.5x or 2x and just learn. Let's get into it. Value overdose. Now what we're doing here is we found people who have a problem. We've got them interested with our message, a pretty simple, non-needy, like good message. Now we want to get them paying. So here we're like in between the interested and get them paying is the hardest part. This is what very few people do well. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it extremely well. Once again, the proof is in the pudding. You can check out my sales page, look at all 150 wins from people who've signed clients using what I'm about to teach you. So the key to getting someone to give you money is through creating a buying environment as opposed to trying to sell them something. There is a massive difference. You have such a hard time getting someone to give you money. But think about how much you love to buy things, right? You pay for apps, you get consulting, you get counseling to try to help you spend less money. At the same time, you can't get anyone to give you your money. It's because of this reason. People love buying things, but they hate being sold to. And your whole time you're trying to sell people on stuff instead of creating a buying environment. That is how you do it. So let's go over, how do we create a buying environment with your outreach? And there are 3 questions that your leads are subconsciously asking themselves when they view your outreach. It's happening in their mind. They're not thinking about it. This is what they're asking themselves though. These questions will make you a millionaire if you seriously lock in and understand them. First, can I trust them? 2, can they make me money? And 3, is it worth my time for whatever they make me? This is essential. Essential. If you didn't hear me, rewind that back and listen again. Your outreach system must answer all 3 of these to be anywhere near effective. Because here's the thing. If you can make them money and it's worth their time, but they don't trust you, they're not going to work with you. If they trust you and you can make them some money, but it's not worth the time they're going to have to put in, they're not going to work with you. And if they trust you and it's worth their time, but you just can't make them any money, they're not going to work with you. Like, you have to answer all 3. And the secret is to blast them with free value. I've been preaching this on my channel since the very beginning. Why? Because it's what got me to 10K a month. And I've literally given you guys my secret from the very start, but very few people have the stones to actually do it. Why? I do not know. But the people who do make money. So I'm going to give it to you guys, and the 1% of you who use it, man, props to you. So, big misconception when I say free value. Just because you send them something for free does not mean it's valuable. Those of you guys sending dookie stuff that doesn't help anyone, that you put together in 5 minutes, you will never get a client, my friend. And if you do, he'll be a nightmare client. By free value, I mean actually solving a problem for them for free. Once again, value is solving a problem. If you send them something that they don't have a problem of, or it's not even good, you're not sending them any value. In fact, you're decreasing value. You're spending their time and they're getting nothing in return. It's like if I was to tell you, hey, I got a free car. Do you want it? And you get here and the car is busted, it's rusty, it's from 1920s, and there's freaking raccoons living in it. And you're like, dude, screw you. That's why people hate your outreach. You're saying, hey, I got a free car for you, and it's dookie. It doesn't drive. It doesn't work. It solves no problem. In fact, it's just a pain in the butt for them. Versus if I said, hey, I got a free car for you, and it's a Ferrari, brand new, keys in it, ready to rock, the person will love you forever. Do you see why some people with free value hit 10K a month in 2 months like I did, and some people get nothing but like, screw yous and I hate you and never talk to me again? That is why. Your free value is not actually valuable. It's just free junk. You must give them free value. So how do we do it? Here's a simple framework that you can use to create saucy free value. So creating valuable free value. The better you can answer these 3 points, the more valuable your free value will be. Number 1, you must deeply understand who you serve. If you don't know who you serve, you don't know what problems they have. If you don't know what problems they have, you can't fix them, meaning you can't give them value. It's like imagine saying that, hey, I can guarantee you 10,000 YouTube views on your video. But that person doesn't have a product. So it just doesn't matter. It's not valuable to them. But let's say you told me you can guarantee me 10,000 and I have a high ticket product. That would make me like 20 grand. It's valuable. You must understand who is your niche and what is valuable to them. Next, what painful problems do the majority of your niche have? Inside of that identifier, right, the word, in our instance, school owners, what is the painful problems that most of them have? Obviously, they're all going to have different problems. Not everyone's going to have the exact same things. But what do most of them have? That's the secret. And by researching school owners, which is the niche we serve, you learn that most school owners have what's called a school page. And that school page usually doesn't convert as well as they would like to. Why? Because if so, they'd be making a lot more money. So let me show you an example of what a school page looks like. So here's my old school. I don't sell this anymore. Don't go buy it. I don't even know if you can buy it, but don't buy it. It was just something I was doing for fun. This is a school page. As you can see, I have a VSL, I have some things here, some bullets, and you can buy this. Based on how good your page is, determines how many people are going to buy your school. And so if you have a bad school page, guess what? Not as much money. So if you, who understands the school owner market, can go write them a new school page for free, making them more money, they will love you. They will want to work with you. And so for this system, we're giving away a free school page overhaul. Now, by giving this to them up front, guess what happens? Number 1, you answer the 3 main outreach questions we talked about earlier. 2, you get much needed practice at writing effective copy, which is what you guys need, right? And 3, you make the sales call and appointment setting way less pressure because they already feel like they owe you. If you hop on a sales call with someone who has no clue who you are, you've never helped them before, yeah, it's going to be hard. But if you hop on a sales call with someone who you've already made them money, guess what? You could be Ronald McDonald and you'd still sign them, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. But remember what we're doing here. You're solving problems. If you write them a school page that sucks, of course they're not going to like you. You got to get good. How do you get good? By doing free value for outreach. That way you get clients and you get good. I don't know how people are missing this, bro. It's literally just a secret. So anyways, let's go over how do we write one. I'm gonna show you guys. Also, I'm gonna give you guys some like templates that you can use to just write every single thing. I'll show you how to get it at the end of the video. We'll talk about it. But yeah, I'm gonna give everything to you guys. I'm just really trying to help you guys with this video. So hopefully that helps. I'm gonna get your phone number so I can text you stuff about my offer, but hopefully it's worth it for all these templates. So school page overhauls. Every school page is made up of 3 components. Number 1, a simple VSL. Like I showed you guys on my page, the first thing is a video. It's very, very important. It's probably the most important asset on the page. Number 2, you have slides. I like to call these bullet and process slides. I'll tell you why in a second. And 3, you have the description and call to action. And so we have the VSL, we have the slides, and then we have a description or the CTA at the bottom where you can just describe more with copy with words. If you nail these 3 components, your school page will convert like crazy. And I'm not saying that, I'm not pulling it out of my butt, I'm not farting, benefit bullets over here. I'm telling you because I know. I launched my own school when I had like 3,000 subscribers and made $90K passively. How freaking crazy is that, bro? How crazy is that? Like, God is good. God blessed it. But also it's the power of learning how to convert using good copy. And so I have a full breakdown on this. It's called How I Made 72K from a Low Ticket School. That's actually not the thumbnail. I don't know why it's not updated, but you can check that out. Just look it up on my channel if you want to watch it. I literally gave you guys my entire playbook for my school. It has no views, by the way, so that just goes to show if you find it, bro, you got an edge. Good video. But let me show you how to do each component effectively for who you're writing it for. Number one, the simple VSL. You want to keep it very simple, keep it short, maybe like 5 to 8 minutes max. Keep it simple, punchy, and effective. What you want to do is we're going to first call out the avatar. So look at their stuff, look out who do they serve. Number two, talk about the problem. What problem does their school solve? Get specific on how they feel about that problem and dig on their pain points. So if they have a fitness offer that helps guys lose weight, then talk about the big problem, about them, hey, you can't lose weight. You've tried this stuff. Talk about specific instances where they feel terrible about that. Like everybody takes off their shirt at school in the gym locker and you're just embarrassed. You don't even want to take yours off, right? That hurts. Talk about it because you want to help them or you want to help their clients help them. And then explain how your method solves this problem completely. If you want to go in depth on this, watch my 5Q framework. But it's like this copywriting framework made me 450K. Watch that video. Basically, you want to talk about what they do. Like, how is it different? How is their fitness program different from everyone else's? Then show wins from people in the school using this method. Once again, you're just writing this for outreach. So you don't know what they have. Just make it up because this is not real. You're just going to help. You're going to show them how good that you can do it. You can replace them with actual testimonials whenever they hire you. But don't come here in the comments asking me, bro, what if I don't have their wins? Bro, it doesn't matter. It's not for real. You're just trying to prove to them that you can write them good copy, then get hired. You can replace them. Think, bro, think. Next, the offer, if they have one. If they have an offer, put the offer in there at the end and then call to action. Make it simple, direct, add urgency and scarcity. Once again, if you want to see how I did it, bro, check out this video after this one. Finish this video, finish your train of thought, then go check this one out. Next, bullet and process slides. This one is simple. The first slide, just put some juicy testimonials on it. That's what I did, bro, and it works like crazy. And then after that first slide, you can walk through steps or the process they will follow to get the result you promise. And make these things juicy. You want to target these bullets at false beliefs. So going back to the fitness offer, if you're trying to help guys get jacked, what are their biggest false beliefs? Oh, I can't do it. Oh, it's my genetics. Oh, I don't have like a gym nearby. I don't have a gym I don't have friends I can go to. Like, target all those beliefs. And if you show how they're false, they're going to want to buy from you. And most importantly, or importantly, match the voice of the person you're writing for. So look at their brand. What does it look like? Match the voice. If they're not super salesy, then keep it low key. If they're super salesy, then go all out. Make everything juicy. And number 3, description and call to action. Polarizing statement, right? Talk about who this is for and who it's not for. Makes you sound non-needy and also builds specificity, all that good stuff. Offer stack. Talk about everything that they have. Once again, you're not going to know because you're not in their school. But just make stuff up. Prove to them you can write good copy. That's what matters. Do some benefit bullets. How does this benefit them? Then urgency and scarcity and a call to action. Once again, here's my example of my school. I don't have I said this in this thing, but the description has changed because I don't want people to buy this. Like, it's no longer open. And study other examples from winners in the school games. But so check this out. So here's my VSL. I'm not going to play it. It's going to be loud. And here's my testimonial. So like, look, real students, real results. Make money, make money, make money. Phase 1 of the process. Phase 2 of the process. Phase 3, phase 4. And then I had a juicy call to action you guys can see in that other video I told you about. And yeah, that's it. So pretty cool. Now, sending your free value. Once you've written your free value in a Google Doc, just put just think through it, guys. Literally says VSL for you. Write the VSL, bullets, make the slides if you can do it in Canva, or just write them. Write them a little Miro board. I don't care. Write them a description and send it to them. You need to structure your free value in a way that increases their perceived value. If you just send them a Google Doc, with just a bunch of freaking text on it and it's not formatted, it doesn't look clean, they're going to think you're just weird and you don't care about them. Structure it. Think about how cool these models are structured. I spent time making it look cool so that you guys want to actually use it. Think about how cool the Apple OS system looks. It's simple, it's elegant. Think about this the same way. Make your free value look good. So format it in a way that increases your chance of response as much as possible. So to do this, answer these questions at the top of your Google Doc you send. Tell them what it is. Tell them what the benefits of this stuff are. Tell them why, what's the credibility of the method of school pages? School pages is a method. Why do they need a good school page? What does it do for them? Also, just shoot them a quick message of why you sent it to them. Be honest. I'm a beginner. I really want to write some copy for you. I love your offer. If you need someone you can rely on to write copy, I want to be that guy. If you're interested, if you like the copy, DM me, or here's a Calendly. Just link your Calendly right there. They could book from it right there. And then showcase the free value in a clean, nice way. And if you follow along and conduct these outreaches effectively, you will crush, man. You will book so many calls in a span of a couple months. But let's go over how to turn these calls into money in the next module. Chapter 5, collecting cash, bro. It's not enough to do everything we've done so far. We have to get them to pay you money, to commit to you solving their problem. Let's go over how to do it. We're gonna go over how to turn interest from leads into money in your pocket. We're gonna go over what to offer them in this niche. We even give you a simple sales script that anyone can use to land clients, even if you've never hopped on a sales call before. Trust me, it worked for me. My first calls, never had any experience. It'll work for you. Once again, if you're just got here, do not skip steps. You're gonna miss the whole point. Go watch everything. I promise it's worth it. Put it on 2x if you have to cure your brain rot. Let's do it. Collecting cash. This is the fun part. The Stripe screenshots, right? I'll never forget that first ching that I heard from getting my first online money. In fact, I have a video of it. You can check out the first video on my channel called making my first online dollar. It hits different, man. It's different. Luckily with this system, sales calls become easy. You don't have to be scared of sales calls with this system. You've done the hard work, bro. You just need to do two things. Conduct a clean call and give them an offer. I'm gonna show you how to do both. Once again, we are at the conversion stage. So we've already got them interested. We've got their attention. Now, will they pay us or not? This is where we're at. So, introduction. Sales is a skill that takes decades to master. I'm not a master at sales. Never have been. I'm okay at it. I could get good if I wanted to. It's not a belief problem. I could crush it if I wanted to, but I really don't want to. I'm focused on making content. But luckily for us, me and you, we don't have to become masters. We just need a simple process that we can take calls professionally and have a high chance of closing. Like I said, you've done most of the selling up front with your outreach, with your stimuli. We just need to finish the deal. So a favorite quote of mine from Alex Hormozi: sales is a transference of belief over a bridge of trust. If they don't trust you, it's not going to work. We have to get trust. Now, because of this statement, it is much more important that you focus on being authentic, honest, and genuine on your calls. That's it. If they don't trust you, how are they ever going to pay you? When I first started my coaching offer, I hopped on a call with this guy who I didn't really know. He didn't really know me. A friend recommended him. Turns out that guy was just trying to get commission. It was a whole shady thing. And this guy just roasted me for an hour straight. The funniest part was he was right, bro. I knew he was right. I was like, I am an idiot. All this stuff is messed up. But I hopped off that call quick. I literally straight up told this man, I was like, look, dude, you're right about all this, but I don't want to work with you. See you later. So it's much more about trust. If they trust you and like you, they want to work with you. Because it's not just about what you do. They're going to have to spend time with you. Are you someone who they want to spend time with? It's so simple, bro. So simple. And that will take you much further than copying a random sales framework on YouTube. I closed all my clients with zero sales training. I watched one Hormozi video that I kind of forgot, and then I closed all the clients just because I was genuine. So that being said, though, I don't want you to go in blind. I have a very simple, very basic framework that you can follow that'll give you the best chance of possible closing. But like I said, be chill, be authentic. If you don't have tons of proof, do not lie like you do. You will get exposed. Do not lie. We only want to speak the truth into this world. And so just tell them. Tell them you don't have proof, You'll work for them for cheap or for free if they really want you to get some proof, right? You guys should work for free to get proof. Or tell them you're just going to work your tail off. That's what I did. I said, look, I've never done this before, but I promise you, I will crush. I will work so hard. I'll look at every single thing you want me to, and I'll crush it. And if you have that conviction, it's going to be hard not to close. So let's go with the basic framework. Number 1, intro. Make small talk. Smile. Be a decent human being. I shouldn't have to say this, but God, the sales space is so weird. The online, everyone's so weird in this space, and I don't know why, bro. Just freaking chill. Number 2, the set. You just want to explain your intention, because they're hopping on a call and they don't really know. They might have like booked this at 3 a.m. and just tell them what's going on. What's the point of the call? Just say, hey, I want to hear more about your school. I want to learn more about your goals, and I want to see if I can help you. That's it. Next, discovery. Ask them questions to figure out what their problems and pains are. Once again, you're adding value to them by solving problems. Discover, figure out what their problems are. And if you're really smart, you will take note to use these problems in your outreach for future clients. I'm not going to say it again because you guys should just catch that. The killers will catch that. Number 4, sell the method. Once you figure out what their problems are, talk about how you could solve those problems with different types of copy. Don't overthink it. Just ask them what their problems are. Tell them you can help them solve it. And then 5 is the pitch. You guys are probably scared when I say that, but I promise you, just talk to them like a human being, okay? So the big question you're probably asking is like, what do I pitch them? And the real answer is whatever the frick they need, bro. Whatever they need. Whatever they need, you just tell them you'll do it, because you guys should not be picky. You should get experience, get work in, and learn to work with somebody. That's what I did. I was offering YouTube scripts, but bro, I did everything. I would write whatever the heck any of my people needed. I would just do it. But in case you still need something tactical, I'll give you a decent offer, okay? Tell them you'll give them this. If it doesn't perform, they get a full refund. Why? Because if you can't solve their problem, you should not get to keep their money. My program has a full refund by contract. So if someone joins my program, my coaching, and my courses, and they take all the action that we outline, which is not crazy, by the way, it's literally just the bare minimum, and they don't get clients, they get a refund by contract. Why? Because if I don't provide the value that I say I shouldn't get to keep your money. And I know that's not how every other guru thinks, but that's how the winners are going to think in the future. Because right now, online info is the Wild West, but it will not always be like that. The winners will win over time. So number 1, like I said, when it comes to you, if you don't provide them value, you shouldn't get to keep their money, okay? Number 1, $500 a month for 3 value emails per week that sell, and free school posts. So offer them, very simple. Hey, look, I'll write you 12 emails a month, 3 value emails a week, adding value to your community or to your list, and selling them on your community. Very low key. Or you can offer them a $1,000 sales page creation and overhaul. I've gone over my sales page multiple times. Watch my how I wrote an $80,000 sales page video. Actually, I'm going to look it up for y'all real quick because y'all need to make sure you see this. This video right here, I put out a week ago, already has 10K views. I literally show you how to write a sales page. Like, you can offer this to them for $1,000 and they will convert on it if you just follow this video for free, bro. For free. That's it. And give them a bonus free school anti-churn sequence. So inside of school, you can set up a sequence that triggers when someone wants to cancel and just persuade them not to cancel, right? Give them free bonuses, whatever. But besides that, offer anything else they're willing to pay you to do. Become their school growth operator. That's it. That's it. So go crazy. Offer them whatever they need. Learn how to do it, and you will make money. Now, moving on to probably the most important chapter of this whole thing, chapter 6. Let's go get to it. Chapter 6, man. Exponential iteration. Here's the intro. If you do not quit, you can't lose. The longer you're in this online game, the more you'll realize this. But let's be honest. 95% of people who watch this video will do absolutely nothing with this information. It's sad, but it's true. You might be one of those statistics, and you're just proving my point even more. Hopefully you're not, though. 4% of people will send 1 to 3 outreaches realizes it's not as easy or fun as Fortnite, they'll go back to playing video games, they'll go back to playing Minecraft, and they'll quit this game forever, right? But 1%, it's probably even less, probably 0.1. 1% of people or less will change their entire life with this information in the system. And this module, this chapter 6, is strictly for you if you are in that 1%, because it's not going to apply to anybody else. These guys, I can't really help them. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. This is for you guys who are going to drink. I'm about to fill you up with some Gatorade, bro, in this pool. So let's do it. I'm going to show you every resource you need to become a killer for free. Let's dive in. Iteration. If you watch my stuff for a while, you know how big I am on this. It is the key to all my success. The key to success over time is through iteration. What is iteration? Making small improvements over time to variables in your system to yield tons of outputs, exponential outputs. So the way a system works is you have an input, process, output, feedback to the input. And so if you just crank the system and iterate it over and over and over again, you get exponential results. Example, these YouTube videos. I look at every variable. I literally have a team meeting. We have 6 people in a room. I did it with this intro in this video. We put 6 people in a room. We put it on a TV, and we all sat there and thought, how do we make every variable better? How I speak, what I say, the editing, all of it, the music. And if we change every variable slightly, make slight improvements, every single video over time, I'm going to get a ton of views. It's not luck. It's just science. Now, when it comes to you making money with copywriting, there's only 2 variables you should focus on, macro. Getting good at copy, getting good at outreach, which is basically just consistency. Doing crap you don't want to do. That's really all outreach is. It's not that hard. Once you get good at copy, the actual skill of outreach should become easy. It's just consistency. And if you lock in for 6 to 12 months and improve these variables every day, you cannot fail. I've not seen a single person who's done this fail. And I've seen hundreds of people come through my stuff. So what I've done is I made it super easy. I put my best videos into 2 playlists, focusing on each one of these variables. I made it super easy. Getting good at copy, getting good at outreach. You can click them in the pinned comment of this video, or if you're looking at this page on the page, you can click on them here. But how? How do you use them? Let me show you. This is how you're going to crush your competition. Number 1, this is the killer daily workflow, by the way. Every day, do this. If you don't have that much time, do this once a week or whatever. Doesn't matter. Just figure it out. Crush it. Source leads for the day. Number 2, write free value for those leads. 3, send outreach and send up follow-ups from the previous day. And then go for a walk. Take a break. Chill. Life isn't all about work, guys. We have a higher purpose here that God has given us. So take a break, zoom out, then come back and get ready to grind. Once you've done all the doing, now it's time to learn and iterate. So number 4 is watch a video from the copy playlist and take some notes. Then open up another notebook, watch a video from the outreach playlist, and take some notes. And then after all that is done, you want to use those notes to come up with ideas that you can improve your copy and outreach for tomorrow. So you use 4 and 5 to improve the 1, 2, and 3. This creates that exponential cycle, and you just go like crazy. Number 7 is repeat. You will make money over time. There are no shortcuts. This is how you do it. And the quickest fix is the longest path. Danco. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the system. Once again, you can download all of these resources and bonuses, all of these docs, all of it in the thing in the description. Hope you enjoyed. I love you guys, and I'm praying, I'm literally praying that this course has helped you on your journey. I want to see people use this and just make a bunch of money for free and change their life. So hopefully that's you. And even if you just had fun watching this, well, hopefully I entertained you for 50 minutes. But love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.